I've got tendinitis and it's killing me. Well, I don't, but a lot of you out there might. And here are some exercises you can do if you have tendinitis in the shoulder. Now, you want to get diagnosed first. Make sure that it's definitely tendinitis and it's not something like impingement syndrome or a tear in the rotator cuff or labral tear even, right? It could be a lot of things. But if it's tendinitis, here's what we got. So you're going to take a chair, right? Back of the chair, and say it was my left arm here that was affected. What I'm going to do is put my feet away from the chair. I'm just going to stand here and I'm going to hang. Now I'm going to move my body in a circle. You can do this in a few different ways. Move the body in a circle, just letting that shoulder dangle, getting a range of motion. Now, I'm not sitting here going like this. I'm not stirring a pot using my shoulder. I'm just moving my hips and it's moving the shoulder around in a circle. You could do the same thing coming side to side. You could also put one foot in front, go front to back, front to back, front to back. So I'm kind of coming up, bending this knee a little, coming back, bending the knee, coming back. Because I don't want you to be using your shoulder for that. It's going to loosen up that shoulder joint. It's going to gap the humerus from where it attaches to the scapula, the glenoid fossa, right? So that'll get some blood flow in there, help to improve some mobility. You could do that a few times a day. If you could do it really to tolerance. But if you could do it to, say, a minute at a time, maybe 2 minutes, for each move, that'd be fantastic. See what you can do. All right. So that's the first one. Second one, simple, just a shrug. Okay, shrug. So we want to strengthen all the muscles around the rotator cuff, right? When we talk about tendinitis, we're typically talking a rotator cuff muscle insertion where that tendon attaches to your bone there in the scapula, right? Or in the humerus, we should say. And so you have another muscle that attaches there, the biceps. The bicipital tendon rides up here, and that can be inflamed in people also, right? So these are kind of what we're talking about specifically when we're talking about tendinitis. And what are the muscles of the rotator cuff? We got 4 of them. We got the teres minor, we got the subscapularis, supraspinatus, and the infraspinatus, right? So they all kind of sit around there, right? The subscap is deep in the front here on the shoulder blade, right? So now you know what we're affecting at least. So we're going to shrug. We're going to affect the upper traps here. And you're not going to shrug up like this. You're going to shrug with your chin level. If you want, you can even make an effort to keep it down. Shrug up. Down. Shrug up. You keep your arms like this. Shrug up. All right? So you'll notice none of these are overhead motions that will compress that space, might aggravate the tendon a little bit more. Right? And that tendon's inflamed and screaming. Right? So we're trying to strengthen muscles around it, and we're trying to loosen up that shoulder joint there. Okay? So we're going to tuck the shoulder blades down and back for a second one. Down and back. Sing your chest out like a tough guy. Down and back. Down and back. Gotta have fun when you're doing it, right? So that's a scap squeeze. So when I'm doing this, I'm squeezing here between the shoulder blades. You're trying to crush somebody's hand between your shoulder blades, but you're not lifting them up and back. This isn't the shrug portion. They're coming down and back, down and back. So this will actually loosen your upper traps, if anything. It's also good to strengthen them, right? Albeit they are tight on a lot of people because we all sit like this, and the upper traps have to do overtime to hold the head up. So we're going to keep the head here as well. That goes for everybody, whether you have tendinitis or not. Next one we got for you involve a band. You're going to take that band, and this one is, relatively low resistance, different for all these different brands. I don't even know what brand this is, doesn't matter. But you're going to take it and go to the front. Lift up to the front. Now you just have to get to 90 degrees. You don't have to get any further than that. I'm keeping my arm straight. I'm not bending it, right? Because I'm trying to localize this to the anterior delt, to the shoulders, right? This is for the shoulders. This is not, you're not sitting here curling and moving and bending that elbow. Just keep it as straight as you can with all these exercises. Next one is coming up, out to the side. Down slow. You're going to go down slow for all of these. When you go down slow, well, it's better control, it's safer, right? Less likely to suffer further injury, but also it's going to help to strengthen those muscles to a greater degree because that eccentric contraction, that negative portion of the exercise on the way down, if you will, it would be like this for a bicep curl, right? And it's this portion for abduction, right? That is something that promotes hypertrophy and growth of the muscle. So that's what we got. That's our reason for doing that, right? But it's good to go slow. typically in general. If you're going for performance, you want to go quick on the way up. This isn't for the shoulder tendonitis video, this is for avid lifters. So often you see bodybuilders, they go quick on the way up, slow on the way down. They get the muscle growth, and they get the power and the performance. Anyway, back to what we're talking about. Just love all this stuff, so it's fun talking to you guys about it. So this one is a mix between the abduction, right, and the shoulder flexion. This one's a 3/4 angle. You're coming up like that. So you could see that's about where I am, okay? I'm not out here. I'm not all the way in the front, okay? So we'll try and see if you can do 10 of these. See if you can do 10 a couple times a day. That'd be fantastic, right? You don't necessarily want to overwork everything at first. Kind of work your way into it. Start slow before you go. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. That principle applies here as well. Last one we got is you're going to take it and you're going to come back. Now, if you want, you can put this foot in front. This way you have tension coming back this way. And you can lift the arm back. You don't have to get too far. Just get some shoulder extension. We'll kind of work these muscles back behind the shoulder, if you will, right? So those are some good exercises if you have tendinitis. Get checked out. First and foremost, get yourself a band. These things are great. They're cheap. You can find them on Amazon. You can find them almost anywhere, Walmart, whatever, right? So one that I like also, if we're talking about strengthening muscles, improving posture, and we talked about this one before at One Wellness, is just doing a simple low row. So, I hope it stays on there. I hooked it onto this. So I'll have to choke up a little bit so I'm still in the camera frame and turn this way. But this one, you just pull it and hold. Keeping good posture. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. Come back nice and slow. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Come back nice and slow. And even if you don't have tendinitis, this stuff is great preventative exercise. It's great for just strengthening the shoulder joint, loosening it up. So it's all great stuff, you guys. And that's what we got for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. Let's see what we got on here. Say what's up to the peeps. Salt Lake City, Utah, how you doing, my friend? Some good snowboarding out there, right? Jay Castillo. Chris, nice to see you. Ravander Woodson, thanks for hopping on, guys. Mo Rad. Stephen Apple Blue. Christy, what's up? Giggity, gissy, gissy, gissy. I love it. Art is life. How you doing? Palm Springs. Probably nice there, Mike. Ivan, what's up, stud? How you doing, man? Hey, I appreciate that, Manuel. Thank you. Thank you very much. Master Dave. He's the beast from the east. How you doing? What's up, brother? Brandon Malone. OG. How you doing, Brandon Malone? You're the man. You're always here all the time. Abu Dhabu. Babu. How are you, my friend? Malcolm, what's up, brother? Hassan's 89. My man. And TDM1. Thank you for the support, you guys. As for now, if you don't have any questions, we'll wave to everybody else. Thanks for coming on. So we got for you, folks. We'll see you tomorrow, baby. Not sure where, not sure when, but we'll see you then. Have a great one. Thanks a lot. Happy One Wellness. Actually, hold on. We have to say happy birthday to somebody whose birthday was like a week ago. But it's you, Trudy. This one's for you. Your day in the book of One Wellness. I was waiting for a day that I didn't have other birthdays and I could devote it to you. But you are just a model of good health and show that no matter how old you get, and you're looking young and lavish, by the way. I'm not saying that. You're not. But you're as young as you keep yourself, right? You keep yourself moving and you're happy and you can be pain-free and you can add life to yours with so many different lifestyle choices. And, I hear that you're making them. It was a pleasure to meet you when I met you. And this one's for you. So, here you go. Ready? You get a little song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Trudy. Happy birthday to you. Belated birthday. And many, many more. Happy birthday. A week ago. So, that's your day in the book of One Wellness. I'll see you soon. Thanks. But that's all we got for you guys. We'll see you later. We're not going to do the whole thing at the end again. Okay. Bye.